In this lesson, we will be learning about how to add and subtract polynomials. Okay, so there are two ways that we can add these, and the first way I'm going to add them going across. Okay, so what we're going to do is just group the like terms together, okay? So here I see that I have 9y, and here I have negative 3y. So I have 9y plus negative 3y, which is 6y. And here I have negative 7x, and I'm going to add that to 8x because they both have an x, so negative 7 plus 8 is 1x. And then the last term, I have 15a plus negative 8a, so I have now 7a. Okay, so now I've grouped all the ones that are the same, and here is my final answer. Okay, so another way that you can do it here is to group them, to put them in a column, okay? So again, this came out a little bit weird. This should be squared, 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 okay? So on your paper, these look like squares, okay? So here, I've just lined them up, and now I can add them. So I have 4x squared plus negative 3x squared. So I just have x squared left. Okay, here I have negative 2xy plus negative 1xy. So I have negative 3xy. And then 3y squared plus 2y squared. So that's 5y squared. Okay, so again, I'm just combining the terms that are the same. Okay, so pause the video for a moment and try these on your own. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rewrite them because the squared came out weird. Okay, so here I'm adding, so I see that I have 3a squared. Is there another a squared? Nope, so it's just 3a squared. Okay, then I have 3ab plus 4ab, so I have 7ab. And then the last terms, here I have negative b squared plus 6b squared, so I have plus 5b squared. Okay? Okay, so now going to subtraction. So subtraction is kind of the same as adding the opposite. So if I go ahead and rewrite the first one, 9y minus 7x plus 15a, okay? So if I add the opposite, basically what I mean is I'm going to add here and then change the opposite signs. Okay, this is just like we did with integers, okay? If I add, I'm going to change everything on the inside. Okay, it becomes less confusing this way. So, now combining the y's together, I have 9 plus 3. So I have 12y. And then the x's, negative 7 plus negative 8, negative 15x. And then 15a plus 8a, which gives me 23a. Okay, and that's as much as I can simplify. I'm just grouping together the like terms. Okay, so pause the video for a moment and try this one on your own by rewriting the subtraction as adding the opposite. Okay, so if I rewrite, I have, I'll have 7a minus 10b. Okay, so now I'm going to add the opposite. The opposite of 3a is negative 3a, and the opposite of 4b is negative 4b. Okay, now we'll go ahead and combine the ones that are the same. 7a plus negative 3a is 4a, and negative 10b plus negative 4b is negative 14b. Okay, so you could write it like this, or you could do it as 4a minus 14b. Either way. Okay, and then just one more. Okay, rewrite 4x squared minus 2xy plus 3y squared. Okay, here I'm going to add, and I'm going to change everything to the opposite. So the opposite of negative 3x squared, opposite plus xy minus 2y squared. Okay, so now that I've added the opposite, I can combine the terms that are the same. So we'll group together 4x squared plus 3x squared. So I have 7x squared. Then I have minus 2xy plus xy. So plus xy. And finally 3y squared plus negative 2y squared is just y squared. Okay, so I've added together these polynomials.